guys, welcome to day 2 of our 14-day yoga challenge. I hope you're feeling good after yesterday's practice. Today we're doing another vinyasa flow class and we're focusing a lot on upper body strength. I'll give you guys the option to do an inversion. We'll be doing a forearm balance. Now, if that's not part of your practice, don't worry about it. It'll be completely optional. If it's something that you know you're still kind of working on, you might want to move your mat and go close to a wall because that will help a lot as well. So let's get started kneeling. You can do cross-legged if that's more comfortable for you as well. We're just gonna stretch our shoulders out so that the rest of the poses are a little easier. We're gonna reach our right arm straight up towards the sky and then bend into your right elbow. You're either gonna use your left hand to press that right elbow back. Otherwise, if it's within your reach, you can reach your left fingertips back behind you and interlace your fingers so that you're clasping. And if that's what you're doing, you're trying to lift your right elbow straight up towards the sky, pulling it back, and just make sure you're not leaning your chest forward here. So we're staying nice and long and just holding the stretch for 3 deep breaths. So we're reaching the elbows away from each other, finding a little bit more length without lifting the shoulders up towards the ears. And then slowly release that one. And we're gonna cross our right arm straight in front of us. Use your left hand to press it back, rolling the right shoulder down. So head is reaching up, spine is nice and straight. And release, let's switch sides. Left arm straight up, stretching into the triceps as you bend into your left elbow. Either use your right palm to press it back or reach with your right fingertips behind your lower back and interlace your fingers, or you can even just grab a hold of clothing as well if you're just a couple inches off. So press the elbows away from each other. Keep lifting and reaching, and you should be feeling a deep stretch into the triceps all the way down into the armpits. Keep the rib cage in, lower belly hugging in and up to protect your lower back. Sitting up nice and tall. Take another inhale here. And let's release. Crossing your left arm over the body. Use your right hand to press it in. Drop the left shoulder away from the ear so there's plenty of space for your neck. Inhaling and exhaling through the nose. And let's release. Coming onto all fours, tabletop pose for cat and cow. So we did this move yesterday, same thing. Palms underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips. As you inhale, drop the belly, lift the gaze, curl tailbone up. Exhale, round the spine, chin to chest, relax your neck. 2 more like this. Inhale, lift. Exhale, round. Inhale, drop the belly, look up. Exhale, relax the neck, pull the tailbone under. And let's come back to our neutral tabletop pose. So from here, I'll ask that you bring your palms a couple inches past your wrists, or bring your palms a couple inches past your shoulders and shift your weight forward. So you're in your half plank pose with your knees down on the mat, and we're gonna keep them there. So as you inhale, you're gonna reach your heart forward, and on the exhale, you're gonna bend your elbows and hover halfway. So inhale, press back up. We'll do that 2 more times. Exhale, lower. Inhale to lift. Exhale, halfway down. Inhale, lift back up. And now let's curl our toes under and lift the knees off the mat. So these are serratus push-ups. You're not actually bending your elbows. All I'm doing is dropping the chest down and then pressing it back up. So this action, you should be feeling it in the shoulder blades. Let's do that 4 more times. Lower and lift. Lower and lift up. 2 more. Lower the chest, squeeze the shoulder blades, press the fingertips and lift up. Exhale, drop. Inhale, press. And let's find our downward facing dog. Feet are hip width distance apart. Go ahead and paddle the feet, shake out the hips. Get any little kinks out of the way, shaking out your head. And we'll be focusing quite a bit on our shoulders, so let's just give our hips a bit of attention. Reach your right leg up towards the sky, bend your right knee and open up that leg. So you need to squeeze the glutes to help your right knee lift up a little bit higher. And let's set the right foot next to the left. Switching sides, left leg reaches. Bend the left knee and open up that hip. Let's straighten the left leg. Drop that foot down. Inhale, let's take our flow forward into plank pose. This time, exhale, lower all the way to your belly. So we're gonna take 3 baby cobras from here. You'll want to keep your palms underneath your shoulders. Toes are pointing back and really dig the tops of your toes in towards the floor. So the legs are never lifting off the mat. As you inhale, lift chin, chest, and your palms up. So back strength only. Exhale, set it back down 2 more times. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, release. Inhale, lift up. Squeeze your shoulder blades, lift the elbows. Exhale, set it down. Coming into locust pose, let's interlace our fingers behind our lower back. Draw the shoulders down and away from the ears. As you inhale, lift the upper body off the ground. See if you can lift your knuckles off of your tailbone, reaching your knuckles towards your heels. If your lower back feels pretty good here and you'd like to take it further, go ahead and lift the legs up as well. So spreading through the toes, back of the neck stays long, no need to look up too high. Take 3 deep breaths here. Every time you inhale, trying to lengthen, get a little bit longer and taller. Take one more inhale here. And let's release. Palms underneath your shoulders. Let's come into a puppy pose. From your tabletop pose, keep your hips stacked over the knees. Walk your palms forward and bring your forehead down to the floor. Stretching into the shoulders. Let's walk the hands back in, lift the heart. We're gonna make our way into our downward dog. Palms are shoulder width distance apart, feet are hip width apart. Lift your hips up and back. Press into the heels. Coming into our warrior 1 like we did yesterday, reach your right leg up and back, and then step your right foot through in between your hands. Back foot down at a 45-degree angle. Reach up with the arms. So instead of having our arms straight up, we're gonna bend into our elbows. So a cactus shape. Keep your elbows bent at about a 90-degree angle and squeeze your shoulder blades behind you so that you're opening up the chest. Let's take an inhale here. And then exhale, tilt forward and hold. Keep your belly lifted off of that front thigh, engage your core, pull the lower belly in. Elbows are still just as high as they were, in line with the shoulders. Press firmly into your back foot. Let's bring our hands at our heart. Focus on something that's not moving. We're gonna come up into warrior 3. So standing on your right leg, left leg reaches up and back. Keep rolling that left hip down so your hips and your shoulders are squared to the floor. So reaching longer from the crown of the head all the way down into those left toes. We're gonna take our flow from here. Start to bend into your right knee. Drop your left toes to the floor, both palms down. Find your downward facing dog. Taking our vinyasa, inhale, forward to plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale to down dog. Second side, let's extend our left leg up and back. Step your left foot through. Right foot open at about a 45-degree angle, so everything is still facing towards the front of your mat as you lift up through the chest and reach the arms up. Bend into your left knee and then bend both elbows. So left knee sinks so that the hips can drop a little bit more. Squeeze your shoulder blades and open up. Press into your back hip and back heel firmly. Take an inhale to lift. Exhale, tilt forward and hover. So the more you're able to press into your back heel, the easier this will be for your front thigh. Otherwise, it'll tire out very fast. See if you can drop down a little lower. Keep the elbows up high, lower belly engaged. Bring your hands at your heart. Warrior 3. Standing on your left leg, right leg reaches up and back. So roll that right hip down so the right knee and the right toes are facing down. Lower belly stays engaged to protect the low back. Squeeze the glutes to keep lifting that back leg. Take another inhale here. And we're coming in down dog. So bend your left knee, drop your right toes, palms to the floor. Step that left foot back next to the right. Stretch really long and let's take our flow. Inhale to plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, down dog. 3 breaths. Let's set our knees to the floor. Okay, so at this point in our practice, we are ready to come into our dolphin pose, which is the option that you'll do if you're a beginner. If you're more intermediate or advanced, from dolphin, you'll have the option of kicking up and going into our forearm stand. So if inversions are not a part of your practice, I really don't want you to worry too much about it. Just be a little playful with it and go next to a wall if you need to. Regardless, we're all setting up the same way. So from your tabletop pose, you're gonna drop down onto your forearms. Once I'm down on my forearms, I wanna be able to hold on to opposite biceps. So if you're unable to reach, it means your elbows are too far wide apart. Bring them in a little bit. Once you have that, palms go flat to the floor. What's really important is that as we hold these poses, we don't let our elbows splay out to the sides, but instead keep squeezing them in towards each other as if we were hugging a big beach ball. Once you have that, it's just as if we were coming into down dog. You're gonna curl your toes under, press the knuckles and the finger pads into the floor, and lift your hips up and back. Coming into dolphin pose. So dolphin, I'm trying to press my chest towards my thighs, keeping the crown of the head lifted off the mat, and I'm walking my feet in. Eventually getting my hips to be pretty close up towards my shoulders. Now, most of you, if you're a beginner, please stay here and hold for another 10 breaths. If you're intermediate or advanced and want to play with your dolphin pose, you're gonna look forward in between the forearms. You're gonna lift your hips up, walk your toes in as much as you can, and then kick one leg up towards the sky. Keep your focus, keep your balance, and then maybe the other leg lifts up as well. So really important to keep the gaze solid. Press into the fingertips, press into the knuckles, breathe. Just keep your gaze steady. You're reaching your tailbone to your heels, spreading into your toes and holding. Come out at any time that you need to. Pressing into the fingertips and release. Lift the hips up and back. 3 more breaths, no matter what you're playing with. And let's walk it back to a forearm stand. Feet back, chest forward. One long line into your plank pose. Lower belly squeezes in. Notice if your hips are up too high or if they're too low in their back bend. Stay in one long line. 3 breaths. Coming into Sphinx pose, set your hips down, lift the heart. And let's release to the floor. Turn one ear onto the ground, Reach your arms by your side. Give yourself a few breaths here, just to slow down the heart rate. So we'll finish up with one more upper body strengthener. Bring your forehead back down to the floor. We're going to bend into our right knee and catch a hold of the ankle with both hands. As you inhale, lift the upper body up. Start to kick your right foot in towards your palms and pick everything up. So left leg is lifting off the floor, getting a nice quad stretch through the right leg. And let's release and switch sides. Forehead to the ground. Catch a hold of your left foot, left ankle. Inhale, lift the chest first. Then start to press your left foot in towards your palms. And then maybe the right leg reaches up as well. Focusing on length rather than height. Draw your shoulders in towards each other. And release, turn the other ear to the ground. Now let's turn over onto our backs. Just flip over. Taking up lots of space. So slowing down, especially if you took that inversion. Trying to ground ourselves and let the back body be heavy. Noticing the energy in the arms, shoulders, and upper body after that strong practice. Please stay here as long as you would like, and I hope you'll join me tomorrow for our Yin Yoga class. Thank you so much for watching.